I live in Ohio, and I want to take a second to talk about some.
Oh, God, no. So, I'm guessing by now that you all have heard how 32N derailed in Ohio, and one of the tank cars caught fire, and then later Norfolk Southern had to set the other ones on fire so they can prevent from an explosion killing everyone. Now, I know that sounds a bit harsh, but it is going on YouTube anyway. Since this is a blabbers video, I want to talk about it. Why should Norfolk Southern be held accountable? First of all, lady, it's Norfolk Southern Railway. Norfolk Southern's not a railroad. Second of all, I want to point out that it wasn't Norfolk Southern's fault. We don't know what the cause of the derailment is. The FRA is still investigating it. So, as of right now, I want to talk about something I seen on TikTok the other day. The other day, I seen a clip of 32N on a porch cam before it went through East Palestine, and it showed one of the rail cars' trucks was on fire. Now, I'm worried that might be a cause of the derailment, because think that if the fire is burning hot enough and long enough, it could probably burn through the metal of the trucks. Considering that it probably wouldn't have been able to do that because that's not possible. Or it could have been the residents of East Palestine, Ohio, getting tired that they're getting tired of Norfolk Southern running their trains through here. And then they decided to sabotage the rail so they can get Norfolk Southern held accountable for a derailment. What are the odds of that happening? So, there's that. And from what V12 Productions said,
East Palestine, Ohio, the site of a major derailment on Friday, February 3rd, 2023. The NTSB recorded this drone video on Sunday, February 5th. Now, the scene may have changed since then, but this is some of the closest footage I've seen. Keep in mind, this was shot when it was just too dangerous for first responders to be here. There are all types of cars on the ground: boxcars, covered hoppers, and tank cars. If you haven't heard all the details about this, well, here they are. This was a Norfolk Southern train which originated in Madison, Illinois and was headed to Conway, Pennsylvania, and East Palestine, Ohio borders Pennsylvania. According to the NTSB, about 50 cars were involved in the derailment. 10 of the cars that derailed were carrying hazardous materials. 5 were hauling vinyl chloride. Okay, so the question on everyone's mind, what caused all this? Well, the NTSB is still in the very early stages of its investigation, and keep in mind, this is preliminary information.
We have obtained 2 videos which show preliminary indications of mechanical issues on one of the rail car axles. We are working to identify which rail car experienced the potential mechanical issue for further examination.
All right, so there is trackside equipment designed to alert rail workers about issues like this.
We can say the crew did receive an alarm from a wayside defect detector shortly before the derailment, indicating a mechanical issue. Then an emergency brake application initiated.
Okay, so I was wrong on who was investigating it. It's not the FRA, it's the NTSB. I do want to say that I'm pretty sure all derailments are reported and they go to the FRA, and whoever has to fill this report out, I am so sorry for you. But anyway, back on track. So the NTSB said that they received 2 clips. I've seen one of what looked like a defect in one of the axles, which was a fire. Now, Norfolk Southern what they should do is before a train leaves, they should have the crew walk up and around and down the train for any visual defects. Now, there was a defect. The detector set off, alerting them of the situation, and then an emergency brake application has been applied, and whatever that means. And then the train was in emergency, then it derailed. They're not sure how this could have started, but how this started and how the train derailed I will cover in another video. So as of right now, that is going to be coming out in the future when I find out more information. So, on that note, I have nothing to blabber about this derailment. So, I'll see you in the next video.